Greetings. Welcome to ForgeCraft One, the jungle base. I have made a few upgrades. I need to move this. This is just not big enough. I want to do a bigger farm plot. I think I want to do, I'm going to probably cut down some trees, see if I can grow a really big 2x2 jungle tree and then lop off the top of it and use it as kind of a support beam, like a support pillar for a new gardening platform. That's the idea right now. Then I can repurpose this one for, something else. Anyway, I have just temporarily stuck this here. This is not the permanent home for it. I actually think I'm going to widen this platform out. Originally, I made it as big as the top layer of leaves it was sitting on. Well, slightly smaller than. And I kind of like the irregular kind of shape to it. It was kind of weird. But I think I'm going to widen it out, give it some more space so I can actually put some bookshelves around this enchanting table. Enchanting tables now take lapis, something that I routinely forget about in 1.89. I don't think I can, yeah, it's already enchanted. So yeah, that is very, very interesting. Let's see, one thing that I actually wanted to go through, we have a set of, let's get a share set. That is short for character set. We have a set of mods that have been made by, I'm not sure who. I don't know if this is a new task by AC or Vasky or what, but it's an eccentric little set of mods that I actually kind of like. You have, I actually have no clue what this does. The sifter, that is slash. The iron note block, no clue what the difference is, and I don't even know what character set that is. The backpack, that is hash, and I actually made one of those, as you can see right here. Now, there's a cool feature, and a cool feature that is also a really aggravating feature, okay? If you have an empty hand and you right-click, you set the backpack down, it becomes a container, right? I just put my things in here. By the way, I'm not a fan of the new watering can. The fact that you have to keep refilling it and it doesn't last very long, not happy. You can shift left click to pick it back up, but just right clicking, not shift right clicking, puts it down. That's something that I'm finding kind of aggravating, because if I walk up to a crafting table, I right click on the crafting grid. Oh yeah. Shift left click, then right click on the side. So everything I have to interact with the side of now, lest I accidentally put my backpack on it. And it's kind of aggravating. Now, that being said, once you're wearing the pack, you just hit B. I have a keybind, and that opens it up, and it's very handy. I don't know. Yeah, see, you cannot open it with a hotkey unless you're wearing it. Let's put that, there we go. And it does show, I love mods that show stuff like that on your character model. It's very cool. But in general, I really wish there was a toggle or a slash command to turn off this, because I really don't like that. Let's see, or a client-side config. But that is part of the backpack for the character set mods. There is and is just a simple set of redstone logic circuits. I have no clue what this is. Redstone. This is very, very cool. There's redstone and freestanding redstone cable, right? You get this stuff. It's redstone cable. It's kind of like the stuff you would get from Project Red. And you can do shapes with it, right? Pick it up pretty easy. Whoops. There we go. If I wanted to, I think, nope, can't do upside of that. But I'm pretty sure we can do, see, it's redstone cable. I mean, this is Project Red, Project Blue, whatever cable. Now, the cool thing is you get this stuff, put it in the crafting grid, and pull this back out, you get freestanding cable. Which means it is literally freestanding in the actual box. I think that's very cool, specifically because all you have to do to convert it back is put it back in the crafting grid. I love swapping stuff like this. I really think is a simple and great upgrade to functionality. You don't have to have an extra crafting recipe. I can have one set of this, and I can dynamically swap it back and forth between freestanding or just regular cable. If I wanted to, I could do some half and half. So we could do, let's put that there and put some down on the ground that it can connect to. See? That's all upside for me. That is all. It makes it so nice and so great for the me, the user, and I really do love that kind of thing. So I made a little bit of that. I've been keeping some on me. I don't specifically have a use for it just yet. Good news on the chisel front. I have been whining about I don't know why I tried to enchant it, but it did work. I just don't think it did anything. On the diamond chisel front, well, on the all of the chisels front, for chisels and bits, the durability got greatly increased for the chisels. I think the iron chisel got a little bit more, and the diamond chisel got a lot more, apparently. So now suddenly I have a diamond chisel that's only used maybe about 10%, maybe less, probably 5%. So I'm very happy about that. Algo watched my video, a lot of other videos from people on ForgeCraft One talking about the chisels. And even he realized, Algorithm, the author of the mod, even he realized when he was using just stone chisels, because the higher level ones did not last long enough, even he realized there was a problem. So it was very, very good, very cool upgrade on that. I'm very happy. Let's see, what else has been going on here at the jungle base? I haven't really added much. I've been harvesting some bamboo, mostly for sticks. I have been clearing out some of the jungle trees. Actually, not over there. Over there. I cleared out and replanted some of the jungle trees. Let's see. I have a waypoint. There it is. That is for a greatwood tree. Now, I specifically made a waypoint for the greatwood tree over there so I could get some great wood for Thaumcraft. I'm very intrigued by some of the changes that have been getting made on Thaumcraft. Let's just grab these. I've got some. First of all, the mini game is back. I don't like the mini game, and I cannot remember. Basically, when you get this mini game, they give you a set amount of research, okay? And you have to combine and place in order to connect these dots. So you can't even use the research that you accumulate by scanning things with the thermometer, the thermometer. So that's a little distressing. I used a Ordo, and when I cleared it, I didn't get it back over here. So you have a limited amount of resources, then I think you have to get the research node again and start over. So this is kind of the same, but they made it slightly more difficult on this front, and I'm not happy about that. So we'll see. I'm not sure. I'm kind of tired of the research minigame already. On the Thaumcraft, there we go. On the Thaumcraft front, I'm kind of tired of the minigame. The even bigger problem right now is the fact that none of the cheat sheets have been updated for Thaumcraft 5, the cheat sheet websites. So I don't know. I can't remember how to connect this because I'm never the kind of person that memorizes, oh, this is, Metallum is actually Ordo plus whatever. I never can remember that kind of stuff. So it's always a guessing game for me. So that is going to be slow going. I almost fell out. On the wand front, I made this iron-capped wooden wand, and it automatically, just holding it, started filling up. If you look in the top left corner, you see the traditional Thaumcraft meter for your wand, and it shows little arrows at the end of it when it's charging up one aspect or another. Crap. Scribing tools. Let's see. This is one of the best features that I think has been added, is the fact that you can use your mouse scroll wheel to zoom in and zoom out. I think that's awesome. Let's see. Let's go up here. I do like the fact that it's kind of full screen now. I think that looks a lot nicer. It gives you a lot more space to work with. I have that one on paper. I'm trying to do the puzzle for it. Warp is still a thing, apparently. That is something I'm not entirely happy about. You can see basic information, 0% unlocked. You see, all this starts is unlocked. So then you click this one to get the piece of paper, the scribing note, the research note. So you can play the little mini game. And it gives you, if you look, it says basic information 0%. So I think that will go up to 50% or maybe 25, I don't know, some percentage when I complete that. So it's good to see that you can tell at a glance how much of something, what percentage of something you actually got unlocked. There's a lot of free stuff in here, actually. Not free, cost experience. So when you'll hover over something like Arcane Bellows, I hovered over it, and it said that you can just flat out buy this for 3 experience. I actually thought that was very cool. I love that idea. Honestly, I wish I could do that with everything. Either play the minigame or just sacrifice some experience. I think that would be really cool. Then I could actually skip the minigame if I wanted to. Unfortunately, I don't think that's what Asinor, the creator of Thaumcraft, really wants to do. But this is created the same way. You make a bookshelf block, put it on the ground, hit it with your wand, and it turns into the Thaumonomicon. These are a little different now. Let me see if I can. I don't think you can place them back down. Maybe it has to be on stone. No. These crystals, it might be worth going to see if we can find some more. Ooh, let's see if we can do that. I've got my trusty thermometer. The thermometer is different now. It makes this weird noise. You will periodically be aiming it at something. I think I potentially know where. I'm just going to tuck that back there. I don't really need that with me. I think I know where I might be able to find some crystals, but the thermometer is a little bit different now. You're not looking through it. I think that was done for the sake of making the renderer for things a little easier to deal with or something like that. I'm not quite sure. But basically, I made a nether portal, by the way. Been to the nether, got some glowstone, got some nether quartz, etc., etc. This isn't where I was going. Where am I going? No. Okay, it must be on one of the higher levels. I ran across a tunnel. Let's go down here. Yeah, here it is. This is it. Okay. And there's some crystals off in the distance. Let's pop ourselves a zombie. I'm gonna boop. Put one of those there. Hi, how are you? Ooh, jump shot. And I'm out. Ooh, there's gold and iron and everything down here. Let's go to this small patch real quick. Water crystals, right? You just get your pickaxe. Ta-da! And you got some. They look really cool. I've heard that they can grow, like they will spread naturally. I don't know if that's true. I've specifically left some in another cave around the corner. I left them alone specifically to see if they would grow. And I never really noticed anything. I can hear the distant police sirens in the background. As somebody comes to haul away my neighbors. Let's see. I do not have any more torches, but get some of these. Now, I think originally in older versions of Thaumcraft, they had crystals like these, but you had to use a wand to pick them up or something like that, or maybe that's what you recharged your wand off of. I do think that this is kind of one of these things that they've taken. It is dark. I see a creeper. Nope. Ooh, there's even more down there. Wow, okay. Apparently, I should have explored this a lot more often. This is a pretty big cave system. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Let's go back up. Ooh, iron. It's interesting having the pack the way it is right now. There's a lot shorter list of materials that we're hunting for on a regular basis. We do not Ooh, I heard an Enderman. That's a tall enough cave. It might be good for Enderman hunting. I might have to keep that in mind. Anyway, the mod list is short enough that origin is pretty simple. It's basically vanilla, which is coal, iron, gold, redstone, lapis, diamonds, emeralds. And then there is Thaumcraft stuff like the amber bearing stone and the, oh gosh, the other one that I always forget that makes quicksilver. What's that stuff? I thought I had some. I need to take that, put that here. So that's how you get crystals. I'm saving that to make some gold caps, wand caps for a great wood log, a great wood wand. I went and chopped down chunks of that great wood tree. It's pretty big. It's still like half there easily. Yeah, great wood wand core. Research expertise. That's really the one that I need to do first. So you put this in, whoop, and you get a set amount of materials. I think the more advanced it is, the more stuff you get to complete the more advanced mini games. I am going to readily admit that I have not read that much. I'm missing air shards. Haven't seen air shards yet. I'll readily admit that I have not really seen that much in terms of videos from the likes of Hi Yorkie or Direwolf 20. I have not watched their Thaumcraft 5 videos yet. I specifically wanted to look at them. Let me look at Thaumcraft 5 first myself, experiment and see what I could figure out. I've gotten to a certain point, but now this is kind of stumping me. I'm going to circle back around to that once I can dig up a list and see if the compound aspects have changed. Like, okay, here's something I need to test, right? Let's get this and this. And that makes vitreous, okay? That used one of each of those. If I take this out and put it back in, yeah, see, it keeps that. So I have potentially messed that up. So, and that's something that I'm not really sure I like. I don't think that seems to make the research minigame even harder than it was previously, because now there's less of a room for messing up. I do think that it also makes it a little easier because it limits the amount of things you need to deal with. And so they're basically telling you, look, with all of the materials here, you should be able to solve this puzzle. So that is basically cutting down the number of puzzle pieces to deal with, but it also cuts down your options, and it really shrinks the margin of error for mistakes and things. I'm pretty sure I don't like this new system. That's me though. You know me, I'm always more towards the easy mode on things. Oh, there was a keybind. I have the hiccups. Oh gosh. There's a keybind for the thermometer. Thermometer. Where is? No. We have pneumaticraft. I really need to mess with that a little bit. Okay. Miscellaneous wand toggle. I think that's it. No. There is a keybind to do something with the thermometer, but I, for the life of me, can't figure out. Let's see. That's not it. Highlight players. Let's clear that. H. Does that change things? Yeah, okay. Showing Ignis levels in the area or aqua levels in the aura. So basically each chunk, I think, has an ambient aura that changes Vitium, Spore ratios. There we go. So that's what it shows by default. The overall, if you look in the upper left-hand corner, that's what it shows by default. And it's showing the different ratios of different kinds of aspects in the ambient aura around it, around you. And I think that's either per chunk or per like area collection of chunks. I think it is per chunk though. And when I pulled my wand out, it was recharging based upon that ratio. So if you look at the bigger chunks, those aspects, the corresponding aspects to those bigger parts on the bar, were recharging quicker than the smaller sections. So at the very bottom, that black one, that is going to be Perdicio. That was recharging the slowest, or near the slowest. Basically, chaos and order. Order and entropy were charging the slowest, and then other stuff was charging a lot faster. So those aspects hit 100%. So I think that, I don't know if that means we don't have to tap into aura nodes, or maybe you don't have to do that as early on. Aura nodes is a later game thing, because I have still seen aura nodes. I'm just not sure what point they have now. Anyway, I am going to be researching more of this. I'm actually going to go dig into some of the videos some of the other more knowledgeable people have done now, see what I can figure out what I'm doing, and I will circle back around to things. In the meantime, I hope you're having a great week. I'm still figuring out what I want to do with the jungle base. Like I said, I'm going to expand that out, make a bigger box platform out of it. And I think I'm going to get all the farming and move it off of there and put it on a platform. I don't know if I want to put that platform right here or make a big one right over there in that corner. That might be good also. We'll see. Thank you very much for joining me here on ForgeCraft One. I will catch you folks later. Bye-bye.